All right, so let's go ahead and move into Eclipse. And what we're going to do is continue to use that same project servlet demo. So the first thing we need to do, or our step one, is that we need to create this student class. So what I'll do is move down to my Java resources directory and move into this package. And actually, what I want to do is create a new package just for this demo. So I'll just right click and I'll say new package. And the name that I want to use is very similar to the previous one, but I will simply want to add on MVC2. So that's the name of the package. And once we're happy with that, we can go ahead and click finish. Okay, cool. So now we have this new package. So let's go ahead and add our student class to this new package. So this new package, MVC2, I'll right click on it and I'll say new class. And my class name here this is for our student class. So I just type in the name of student and I keep all the other defaults and I go ahead and hit finish. Okay, great. So we have this very basic class. So we're starting from scratch here. So let's go ahead and define the fields here for our student. We're going to define fields for first name, last name, and email address. So we should have these 3 fields here listed for our student class right now. Now, what I'd like to do is also create a constructor to help us initialize those fields when we create a student. So let me expand the window. So here, let's generate a constructor. So I'm going to use an Eclipse trick to generate a constructor. So I simply do a right click, I choose source, and I choose generate constructor using fields. Ooh, pretty fancy here. Let's try this out. So Eclipse will actually generate a constructor for you. It'll generate code for you based on the fields that you select. So I'll make sure they're all selected and then I'll hit OK. And then boom, voila, this is cool. So Eclipse actually created a constructor class for me that I can use later on in my application without having to write any code. So that's a nice little Eclipse trick. Okay, wait, there's more. I have one more trick for you. We're going to make use of generating getters and setters. So again, Eclipse can generate getters and setters for you automatically. So what I'll do here again, I'll right click, I'll choose source, and now this time I'll choose generate getters and setters. And Eclipse will pop up a dialog with the list of fields here. I'll go ahead and choose select all to make sure all of these fields are selected for email, first name, and last name. And I'll keep all the other defaults here. And once you're happy with that, you can go ahead and click the OK button. And now Eclipse just generated a lot of code here. It created getters and setters for first name, email, and last name. So again, a lot of coding here that we didn't have to write ourselves. We made use of those Eclipse tricks to generate the code for us. So this pretty much takes care of everything here for our student class, and we can go ahead and move on to some other work. So good job so far.